And Jenny, you brought in a couple of beautiful necklaces, and you're wearing some beautiful jewelry. Could you tell us about it?
Sure. This is a braided horsehair bracelet. It's a flat braid. It has gold, little diamonds, an emerald, and so I do all the metal work as well as the braiding. And then these are a really interesting braid. It's a spiral braid. It's an 18-strand braid, and I've done all the metal work as well.
Oh my goodness.
So this braid in particular is quite tedious and time consuming, and it's a braid that, to my knowledge, is not published. I had found an old piece of braided silk and spent literally a year or more dragging it around. Lunchtime I was so obsessed I would braid until I finally figured out the pattern and how to do it, because I had no instruction, and it was a fascinating braid, and it will work in several different sizes. I'm going to lay this aside, and this one is the spiral braid here, and then spiral braid again on the sides, and there's a little horse face carved in that blue topaz on the the stone.
Oh my goodness! Did you do that too?
I did not carve the stone. It's carved
that is
by a German carver.
It's exquisite.
And this is in 14 karat gold. This is actually a mold I took from an old watch chain hook.
It is beautiful.
Thank you.
Just beautiful.
Thank you.
And you have one around your neck, which is
this one allows, this little ring opens and closes, and so you can hook any different kinds of pendants or groups of charms. So the charms on this one can actually be hung off of this.
Oh, they're just beautiful, beautiful pieces of art. They are. And you are one of the 25 or more prominent artists that will be participating in Keep the Rio Grande Grand.
Great. It's
On
a great
August
event.
15th.
It's
Tell
really
us,
fun.
how did last year go for you? Was it
It
fun?
went great. The response was wonderful. The patrons were certainly very generous and committed to the purpose of the evening, but they were also very curious and knowledgeable about art that they were looking at and buying, and so I enjoyed it. Even the food was good. So the evening was great. Good food, I'm there.
Oh, and this event, sponsored by the Rio Grande Headwaters Land Trust, is intended, and it's a benefit for raising funds and awareness for land conservation along the Rio Grande and also across the San Luis Valley. And I was just wondering how important land conservation is to you, and the values that you see in this
I think it's exceptionally important, and we just take for granted our resources and how easy it is to destroy them or mess them up or get them out of balance, and how difficult it is to restore or replenish. And it's easier to do it right the first time around. And we don't seem to learn very well from history. I mean, how many times have we been shown that moving water from one place to another doesn't work? I mean, it maybe works for the people who get water for a while, but it decimates wherever it is taken from. And water, I mean, obviously it's the source of life, but so many different industries rely heavily on the water that we have in place, tourism being one of them, and recreation. But certainly, while farming relies on it, farming can be more responsible in the way that it uses water. I mean, all of us can use it better. But the organization brings awareness and helps people understand, what's happening to our water, or what needs to happen to protect it better.
Well, I think the evening of August 15th, there will be a great gathering of like-minded people who really appreciate the land.
Well, I hope I am there in person. It's my intent. I have an incredibly busy summer with my opening, and I'm in and out of town at the time. So I'll have work there, and I hope to be there in person.
Oh, good. Well, we look forward to seeing you there. And if not there, we'll be back to the Rare Things Gallery and see you in Crete.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Jenny.